Greetings and welcome back to Big Bacon's Collection. I'm your host, Big Bacon. Today we're going to be looking at the G.I. Joe Classified. G.I. Joe Origins movie, Akiko. Now, anybody who's seen any of the other reviews just realize that this is the only one I've actually called by their name. And that's because this is the only original character from that series. So, I don't need to hide her as something else. I don't have to call her Karen or Ginger Squatch or Ebony and Ivory. So, that being said, despite what anyone thinks of the movie itself, spoiler alert, wasn't great. Did go ahead and buy the figures on deep discount. So, as always, we're going to start with the accessory, look at the figure, check the articulation, gear her up, and get her up on the shelf. So, the only accessory I display her with is this bladed staff, which you'll notice mine has bent in storage. So I will work to try to get that straightened out just a little bit. But yeah, it's a basic long black grip with two silver blades, one on each end. Detail-wise on the handle, it almost looks like a black lacquered wood. Like, it almost looks like there's wood striation on it. I mean, there's detail, but I can't exactly make out what the detail is supposed to be. Now, the blades emanate from what looks like an ornate housing. They do have a beveled blade edge, grooved along the back edge, and they alternate direction, meaning the blade is this way on this side and pointing up on this side. Now, the other accessory this figure came with was this exact same thing, but split in half. Two really long single handle blades. So essentially, it gave the effect that this split into two, and she was fighting with both of those instead of one large one. Makes no difference to me, so I just give her the big one. That's what she said. Looking at the figure, face sculpt on this is really nice. Very nice Asian portrayal. Paint is on there really well. It's shiny as hell, but it's not sloppy. They even have the little birthmark on the cheek. Hair is beautifully sculpted and well applied because it is a second piece. Really ornate in the back with nice silver paint for the clipping. She's wearing a basic gi set. So, base color black, black underneath, and this here is just an overlay with off-white accenting, and even a little bit of silver for the zipper points. Now, the off-white, we got some more silver here. The off-white itself, in some areas, seems a little thin, like you can almost see the black trying to peek through, and it's not always perfectly within the lines. Now up here on this chest piece, yeah, it's done well. Arms aren't terrible. If it is over, it's kind of hard to tell. Additional silver for this zipper. And then that's it for color. Pants are these baggy folded over style, tightened around the knee. A pair of really glossy high-heel boots, like stiletto boots, and then they just filled in the gap with plastic to keep her from falling over, which doesn't help. She falls over anyways. Articulation-wise, head is on a ball joint on top of a hinge, so looking up, she's got great up. Has great down. Neck is also articulated, so you do walk like an Egyptian. Arm hinges up easily above 90. Butterfly joining. The arm will rotate because this is soft enough to move out of the way. Single jointed pinless elbow comes up to 90. Rotates at the elbow. Hand rotates. Left hand has a vertical hinge. Right hand has a vertical hinge. She has a waist cut, not a chest. Well, it's not a traditional waist cut, but it's lower than a torso cut, if that makes any sense. So, torso cut style, but closer to the waist. Allows for that much back, that much forward. Not really any tilt, but rotation. Legs kick out into a Jean Claude. Van Damme. Drop down hip. Kicks forward 90 degrees. Thigh cup for rotation. Double jointed pinned knee. Full range, kicks her own ass. Boot cup for rotation. Foot hinges back that far. Forward amazingly far. Front facing pen for rocker. Now, she doesn't stand on her own worth a damn. So, we're going to give her just a little bit of help with that regard. And then we're going to gear her up. We're just going to slip the blade straight through that hand. And her fingers will not actually go. There we are. And there we have her. So what do you say we take a moment and get her up on the shelf? And there we are. Once again, thanks for tuning in. Be sure to subscribe, like, share, comment, hit that notification bell, and I'll see you all next time.